It's another sleepy day on the street. What's up, everybody? Welcome aboard to Bubba's Daily Update, and this update is being taped at 2:15 Eastern Time. It's a sleepy day, and I figured I might want to take a nap, so I figured I better get the update out before I fall asleep. But in the meantime, it has been a very, very quiet day, but there have been interesting things that are going on in the markets today, and that would be the Dow is once again the strongest, even though lower, it is the strongest of the group. The NASDAQ is weak, but the Russell is getting clobbered. Really no real surprise. We get these diverging markets when it's really quiet, when it's really slow and not much going on. This type of action figures to continue through Thursday at least, because we've got the Yom Kippur holiday starting tomorrow, actually tomorrow night, but many will start to take off early to get to where they have to go before sundown, and of course then all day Wednesday. So volume should be light. This is a market that is trying to make a decision. We're really just consolidating at top end levels, and we'll see what goes on from here. I think the trade wars are poppycock, as I continue to say, and of course listening to these guys on TV, it kind of makes you want to puke. But they'll continue to try to make the big deal out of it. But everybody forgets about one of the trade wars that was started in 1922 that caused the Roaring '20s. But in the meantime, again, we can let them try to make their case at whatever they want to make. Again, the markets will always tell you what the story is. And what the markets are telling you now is they are not concerned about the trade wars. They're not concerned about the $200 billion in tariffs. The grain markets are weak, but listen, the grain markets have had some pops over the last couple of years, but they've been relatively weak in history. And if we go back to the year 2000 or before, we're basically at similar prices other than soybeans. Soybeans are much higher than they were then. So again, I can't put the blame on this in the trade wars. As much as everybody wants to make it the trade wars, I can't put the blame on it. Excuse me. We see oil was higher, then broke, now somewhere near the flat line. Gold rallied higher. It cannot seem to break out above that level of 1220. I think it will. I think it looks really solid. And today's rally was no surprise, especially considering it opened lower last night. The dollar is hovering down around those levels that we're looking for support. We would be buyers of dollars here. Again, there's not much going on, and we can't really get too overly active in this market. One thing we can see is that the bonds continue to weaken, which means interest rates are going to continue to rise, which means that at some point we're going to get to our 3.5% 10-year, and we're going to get to our par dollar, and we're going to have the meltdown that everybody continues to refuses that is a possibility. Everybody wants to tell you that this markets will only go up, and of course, we know that eventually the markets will go up, but in the short term, the short term is a wide range of time. I can't tell you when that is, but in the meantime, the markets continue to hang on in with a very lack of action. I guess we'll call it lethargic. And the VIX is just kind of lethargic as well, a little bit higher today. But really, we don't want to get too involved. These are not times to be trading. It's a dull, sleepy market. It's we'll be pretend we're sleepy from the seven dwarfs. Bitcoin is under some pressure, but again, still above the lows, making higher lows. So that still looks okay. The meats were kind of came back nicely. Live cattle was down a little bit. Feeder cattle was up a little bit, and hogs were up a little bit. And of course, we thought there might be a little bit of selling pressure this morning, and of course there was. Now again, I still think there's probably some room to go on the downside, but those are basically all ag, we're looking to be buyers. That's really what it comes down to. At the right levels, we're buyers of everything, and I think corn, soybeans are at the right levels now. Wheat probably is at the right levels. Cattle and hogs could probably come down just a little bit to make us want to be buyers. But at the end, we do look for the equities to eventually reverse. We do look for the alternative investments of agricultural goods to go higher. We love the commodities here. We think that those are going higher, and they've already suffered through whatever is going to happen. And I think we're going to see a much bigger move going forward. So really, though, it's really a sleepy day. It's a great day to go take a nap, play golf, go to lunch, go swimming. Anything but trade right today. There's just not much going on. Of course, longer term positions you're holding, so you're not worried about it. But as far as trying to be active, this is not the market to be active in. That's the way I see it. This is Bubba's Daily Update. And of course, we do have a football game tonight. And it is the Seattle Seahawks against my Chicago Bears. But I am taking the Seahawks plus the 3.5. Remember our high school investing program, if you'd like to help us out, that's Patreon, patreon.com/Bubba Trading. That's patreon.com/Bubba Trading. Also, don't forget to catch the Bubba Show each and every day at 4 to 5 Eastern at LibertyTalk.fm. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Hopefully, we'll have better things to report, but right now, it's just painfully quiet. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.